So, good morning, guys. We are back for revenge over here at Harlingen Park. Well, good morning, guys. We are out here at Port Mansfield. I don't know if you guys can hear me. That's why I'm kind of shouting a little bit. We just got here. Found some blue crab on the pier. You guys can see that. Oh, they're still alive. Oh, I didn't know that they were still alive. Here we go. You guys can see that claw. I almost got freaking chomped by it. So we got some fresh blue crab somebody left on the pier, and then we have some pretty big, not horse mullets, so they're decent sized mullets, but we're gonna be throwing those out today. Obviously this was supposed to be a freshwater video, but I failed. I did 3 trips back to back to the lake in Harlingen, and just nothing came out of it. So we're over here at Port Mansfield bright and early. It is drizzling here and there. Luckily right now it's stopped, but as you guys can tell behind me or in front of me, the pier is pretty wet still. So I'm hoping we're catch something. Fully loaded. We got 4 rods we're gonna be throwing out, so let me go ahead and set up and hopefully we catch something, especially on that blue crab. I'm excited for that blue crab. So just want you guys to see, somebody left 3 decent sized blue crabs right here. Really nice. He's still going, still feisty, so we're gonna go ahead and rip off his claws and then get him thrown out. There we go. And then instead of having him on live, I'm gonna go ahead and dispatch him and throw him out 2 pieces. So I did put some bait elastic on him just because I have a tendency to throw it out and lose it right off of the cast. So hopefully that helps out. So we're gonna go ahead and throw it out. And there we go, first bait out. Now, like I said, we got some really nice sized mullets. We're gonna be throwing these out as well. We're gonna cut them up into smaller pieces, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the head, and we're gonna save the head for a little bit longer, throw it out later. We're gonna throw out some smaller chunks just to see what kind of fish are out here, if they're gonna be biting on something big or something small. We now have our second piece of bait, a nice good chunk of mullet. And, we're going to go ahead and cast it out too. Out of 4. Let me go ahead and get the other 2 ready and we'll toss those out too. So I did bring out one of my lighter setups today just so I could throw out a double drop rig. I do have some circle hooks there with some shrimp fish bites and then a piece of crab that I broke apart just a little bit just to get the flavors out. But yeah, there's one on top, one on bottom, and then what I'm hoping for, because usually around this time the smaller drums start to pass around and they come in pretty big schools, so I'm hoping that we come across one today and we end up with some keepers that are some nice slots. It's usually not what I go for. I usually go for the bigger fish, but I wouldn't mind some smaller slot drums, you know. gonna set up the last rod. And well, unfortunately, because I wasn't able to make that freshwater video, there's a part that I had to talk about again. And it's when I came fishing with my brother-in-law a couple weeks ago, and the pin rod that I had that had the red wrap around here and right here ended up busting on me on the cast here in Port Mansfield, and it ended up snapping right here on this joint, and it just ripped this whole top part off. So now I'm down a rod, and I'm using my old ugly stick that I had retired. And the reason I retired it was because the guides are already getting run out. You can see where the fishing line is rubbing out the guide itself. On top of that, right here on the joint too, you can see that it's starting to chip. So I didn't want to break this rod by any means, just because I've had it for so long. It's my first surf casting rod, my first 12-foot rod, and I didn't want to break it, but I don't want to leave this reel at home because it's always my go-to. So we brought it out. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to go to Bass Pro and maybe make a video of me purchasing a new ugly stick big water rod. It's 10-foot, 2-piece. I've already checked it out. I like it, and the reason I like it is because these ugly sticks, man, you can put a beating on them, and because they're so cheap, you really don't have to worry about them, especially when you're going out to the jetties and stuff. If they fall, they fall. I've had this reel for a while too, so I'm not too worried about it getting scratched or beat up. I've had this, I want to say about 8 years, and it doesn't have too much cosmetic damage. I am really rough with the reel, so that's why I'm bringing it up to you guys. I'm planning on doing that, but let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a video like that. I'm assuming y'all would, because I love watching stuff like that. I love watching people go and buy some dumb stuff at Walmart or Bass Pro or Academy. So let me know. Let me go ahead and finish setting this guy up, and then we'll throw out another bait. So here we go, guys, the last bait that I'm going to throw out this morning. Hopefully for a while. Hopefully there's no bait stealers out there. We're going to go ahead and launch it out. Closer over here to the corner. And so there we go, that's the end of it. Now we just gotta sit and wait, and hopefully we'll hook up into something good. If not, well, it's gonna be a short video. Birds came in way too close, and now we have a pelican on the line. Just fine, no issues at all. It's a way to start off the morning. It ain't biting. So I don't know what it is about this weather that these birds are coming in so low. Look at them. It's been going on all morning, coming in so low, and then look at that right there. They get into my lines. Look at that. There goes one. All morning they've been doing that, man. I don't know what it is that they want to fly so low and so close to the pier. It's already at least the 6th time that that's happened. I was walking down the pier just a little while ago just to see if I could see anything now that the sun is out. And well, you can see that the water's shallow, but I turn around And I'm seeing my rods, all three of them are just bouncing up and down, and I'm like, damn it, for sure that's another flock of birds. And it's been happening with the ducks that are passing around, not passing around, passing by through here, and then the big old what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, those big birds right there, the pelicans, there you go. Freaking pelicans have been doing the same thing. They've been coming in dozens, just huge flocks. All of them just passing right in front of the pier, right through my lines. They either just get stuck for a moment and then take off, or they're there for a good while and they're just shaking it off in the water. Thankfully, it's I got mono top shot on two of them, so the mono is just coming right off of their feathers. If it was braid, it'd be a whole nother story. I'd be here untangling lines or cutting lines. Oh man, that's unfortunate, but hopefully it changes here pretty soon. Like I said, it is very much low tide. Like, you can really see the grass as at the beginning of the pier. Normally you can't tell, especially when the water's kind of murky the way it is right now, but you can clearly see it even though the water is not that clean. So I don't really know if the fish are going to be out here. I'm assuming they're going to be more into the deep end, especially because the sun's not out. Could be wrong, they could be in the shallows and I'm just missing them. But just gotta see what happens, man. That's fishing. You just never know where they're at. Yeah, sometimes we just get lucky out here. It is the most luck I've ever had as far as catching a weight. I'm saying right in the eye. Weight stuck with all this crap. Go ahead and remove everything and then keep that weight. So guys, we are done for today, and very last minute, putting away my rods. That guy that's walking down the pier down there is a game warden. Came check the license and everything. Well, obviously I didn't catch anything today. We're gonna be headed home after this because we're going to San Antonio tomorrow. But yeah, no luck. Thought it was gonna be better, but apparently it wasn't. And that's gonna be it for us today. So until next time, see you guys later.